We'll start in easy pose today, so take a seat and get comfortable, settle in. You can rest your hands on your knees, palms up, or palms down if you feel like you need a little more grounding today. Let's start to breathe more slowly, more intentionally. Closing the eyes, checking in with the body. How are you today? All answers are acceptable. However you are today is perfect. It's just right. We'll work with whatever we have. And let's practice patience today on the mat. Patience with the body as it moves into these poses. Sometimes we don't go as far as we think we should, and let's try to let that go. There's no should in yoga. There's just what we have today, what our bodies can do today. As you open your eyes, let's look up a little bit. Lift the chin up as you inhale. And then exhale, tuck the chin toward the throat a little bit as you exhale. Inhale, lift, and we'll turn the head to the side. Exhaling, inhaling to the center, and exhale to the other side. Chin over that shoulder. Nice and easy. Inhale, center. Let's bring the hands to the floor now. And inhale, bring them both up above the head, reach up high. Exhale, palms together down over the heart. Inhale, palms stay together and reach up high. Exhale, arms wide and down to the floor. Inhale, reach up, palms come together. Exhale, palms down over the heart. Inhale, reach it up, palms stay together. And then exhale, open your arms wide. Float them down to the floor. Again, inhale up. Patience with your breath. Let it take as long as it needs to. Exhale the hands down over the heart. Inhale up, and patience with that movement. Let it match your breath. Take your time. Good. From there, we'll come on to our hands and knees. Wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Palms open, fingers spread wide. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the back, cat stretch. Lift that belly button up to the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Settle in, a few more just like this. Closing your eyes if you can. Really pay attention to your spine. And again, have patience with this movement. There's no rush to get to the arch or to get to the rounding. The whole thing is the pose. The whole thing counts. Good. Inhale back to your neutral spine. Curl the toes under. Fingers spread wide. Lift the hips up to your first downward dog. Remember to bend your knees a little bit if that feels better right now. Walk the heels down one at a time if you like. And then step forward with both feet, placing them under your hips, big toes a little closer together than the heels, pausing in a forward fold, again taking it easy, bending the knees as much as you need to. We're working towards straight legs, but that doesn't have to happen today. It doesn't have to happen this week. Patience. Let's inhale to an extended forward fold, just flattening the back, and then exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, extended forward fold. Back parallel with the floor, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Head and shoulders heavy. Inhale all the way up this time, reaching high, and exhale, palms together over the heart. Find your weight evenly distributed on both feet, standing tall, shoulders above hips, above ankles. 3 natural curves in your spine at the neck, between the shoulders, and at the low back. Good, let's inhale both arms up, and then exhale, dive forward again here. Step back now with the right foot. Hands on the floor in that high lunge, then step back left. Knees to the floor, let's exhale to the floor. Inhale, cobra, just a little one lifting. Exhale, press up, toes curl under, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, high lunge. Exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale, flat back, rise all the way up. Exhale, dive forward, second half of that sun salutation. Inhale, step back with the left foot. Hold the breath just to step back with the right, and then exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog, curling the toes under, lifting up through that plank position. Inhale, step forward with the left foot, high lunge. Exhale, forward with the right, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, reach up high. And exhale, palms together over your heart. Pause, breathe. Arms to side. We'll inhale both of them up again. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, step back with the right foot, high lunge. Hold the breath just for the left, and then exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward with the right foot, this time stepping wide, placing that foot outside the right hand. We're going to settle right here. As you're ready, lift the right arm up toward the sky. Left hand stays on the floor or on a block. Left knee can come to the floor if you need. Otherwise, that right hip is tugging back ever so slightly, the left hip pressing forward. Spine is long. And then exhale, bring the right hand back to the floor inside that right leg. Let the hips drop low, and then shift your weight forward into the right foot. See if you can step forward with the left foot to step outside the left hand. Wide squat here. Pointing the toes out to the corners, keeping your palms on the floor, back long, or if you want, stretching your arms forward so your biceps are by your ears. Hips are low. Good, bring the hands back down, lift the hips up, toe heel, your feet in again until they're side by side, and then inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, step back with the left foot. High lunge, hold the breath just for the right, and then exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step forward with the left wide, stepping outside the left hand. Pause here, let your hips sink low, and when you're ready, reach the right arm up. Spine is long, you're inhaling to create space. Exhale to twist a little bit more. Place a block under that right hand if you need to. Or if you want to, if that feels better today. Good, float the left hand down, pause, let the hips come low, really feeling that openness in your hips. And then shift your weight to the left foot so you can step forward into that wide squat again. Toes are pointed out to the sides. This time, reach your arms between your legs and back and wrap them around your calves for your ankles or your feet, wherever your fingers can touch. If they don't get that far, that's okay. Hips stay low, we're still squatting deeply here, breathing. Release the hands, lift the hips up now, point the toes forward so the feet are parallel. And fold. It's just a little bit of a wide leg, so kind of a medium leg forward fold. And then toe heel your feet back together. Inhale, flat back, rise up, arms reach. Exhale, palms down together over the heart. Find your breathing slow and steady. Release your hands and then inhale them up high. Reach and exhale, dive forward. Inhale, step back with the right foot. Hold the breath, step back with the left, and then exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift that right leg up behind you and let the hip open, let the knee bend. Still pressing the heart toward the left knee. Palms both pressing down strong. And then bring that right knee through between your hands. So we're coming to pigeon. Stretching the left leg back, keeping the left knee pointed down into the floor. And we're doing the best we can to square our hips to the front here. So the left hip is drawing forward, the right hip back. And if you want, you can fold forward onto your elbows. Make sure you're still breathing, nice and steady, nice and easy. And this is a great pose to practice our patience because those hips get tight and it can take a long time to get them to open up again. But we work on it one day at a time, one breath at a time, and there is no rush. There's just you and your mat, and we're breathing. From there, we can walk our hands back up, sit tall again here, lifting the heart, shoulders back, and then roll onto your right hip so you can bring your left leg around. Just bring it as far as your right foot. So it's going to be out to the side there. Bring your right hand behind you, and then lift your hips forward and up, reaching your left arm back in the stargazer pose. Nice deep breaths. And then lower the hips back down gently. Hands to the floor, swing that left leg back around, curl the left toes under, and then lift the right knee up, hold it under your chest for a second here, and then we'll step it forward. Left foot comes forward beside the right, forward fold. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, step back with the left leg, high lunge. Hold the breath to step the right leg back, and then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up high and let the hip open, let the knee bend. Keep pressing your heart toward your right knee, right heel moving toward the floor, breathing. And then step that left knee through onto the floor between your hands. Slide your right leg back, right knee into the floor. Sit up tall, and then fold forward. If it feels like too much when you fold forward, come back up to your hands. Keep it accessible. Intense is okay, painful is not. Have patience. It'll come, it'll come. Good, we'll lift back up onto the hands. Sit tall. And we'll curl the left toes under, lift that, or the right toes under, lift that left knee up and step the left foot forward. Bring the right foot up to match, and then inhale, rise up and reach. Exhale, palms together over the heart. Pause for breath. Check in with your body. From there, we're going to squat all the way down onto our heels. So just sit down, down, down. If your heels need to come up off the floor, like mine do, that's okay. If you can keep your feet flat, go for it. Coming into crow here, pausing, if that's okay on your knees, and then using your hands to help you sit down. From that seated position, we'll bring the left foot on the floor, holding the left shin, and then sit up really tall. Feel your sit bones on the floor. And if you can, we're going to lift the right leg up. Good, and set it down. Go ahead and rotate that ankle a little bit if you'd like, and we'll switch sides. So hug the right knee in, right foot on the floor, sit up tall like your back is against a wall, and then lift that left leg up off the ground. Keep breathing as you hold. And let it go. Good. Shake that ankle out a little bit, and then straighten both legs side by side. Sit up tall, and we'll roll all the way down to the floor with control. Reach overhead, feel your body long, because it feels good. And then hug the right knee in, holding the right hamstring. Bring that as close to your chest as you can. Option here to straighten the leg, keep holding the hamstring. We can also bring our hands to the floor, let the leg do that work, pressing the heel straight up toward the ceiling, keeping the leg as straight and strong as you can. Meanwhile, the left leg also straight and strong against the floor. And then bend your right knee and let it come down to the floor on the left. So we're coming into that twist. If you'd rather, keeping the leg straight, you can hold your big toe with your left hand and lower that leg down to the side. So coming into that twist either way. The first one I showed you, the much gentler version. The straight leg version, a little more intense. But if you're up for it, go for it. We can look back at the ceiling or toward that right arm. Make sure it's still easy to breathe. And let's let the toe go. Let the knee bend to bring it back up to center. Straighten yourself out on the mat as needed and stretch the arms overhead once more. Exhale as you bring the left knee in toward the chest. Hug it in. Breathing, and then if you'd like, straighten that leg. Keep the hands on the hamstring or let the hands go. Press that left heel up toward the sky, the right heel toward the wall. Strong left leg. Your choice of twisting here. Let the knee bend and come across, or keep the leg straight, hold the big toe with the right hand, and let the leg come across to the floor. Other arm stretched out to the side, and you can look in that direction if you like, or look straight up. Again, have patience with your body as you attempt this straight-legged version here. If today's not the day for it, if your body is asking to bend the knee, go ahead and do that. Let go of the toe. And now we'll all let go, let the knee bend to bring it back up to center. And we'll bring both feet to the floor as wide as the mat and let the knees fall in toward each other until they are supporting each other. Hands on the belly to feel your breath come and go. And I'd like you to really focus there under your hands. So you're focusing on those long inhales that rise your hands and long exhales that let your hands sink closer to your spine. And we're going to settle into our Savasana here like this. So I'm going to stay like this. But if it's not comfortable for you, go ahead and straighten your legs out. Do whatever it is you do find comfortable, because this is your time. These next couple of minutes, they are for your rest and rejuvenation. Feel your body relaxing. Feel your mind going quiet. Feel the patience you have with these next few minutes. Sometimes it's tempting to skip this part. I know, we all have things we want to get done, we need to get done. But 4 or 5 minutes, not the end. We can take these minutes and still get everything done. And in fact, we'll probably do it better because we've allowed ourselves this rest. A little movement into your fingers, toes, hands, feet, and then roll to your right. Use your hands to help yourself back up to sitting comfortably. Sit tall for another moment here. Close your eyes and promise yourself to practice patience in the rest of your day. Those opportunities present themselves often enough, so whether you're in traffic or in line, or you're dealing with children or difficult adults, just take a deep breath and give yourself the gift of patience, because it's a lot less stressful. Let's bring our palms together. Thank the body for what it did today, and I thank you for being here. Namaste.